such a strange and amusing place. One day you buy him rocket ship underpants, and then the next they're in outer space. Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
Hi, I'm Paige, and this is Gretchen, and we're from mommycast.com.
Today we're speaking with Lisa Druxman, who is from the Pampers Parenting Network.
And founder of Stroller Strides. Welcome!
Thanks
for being
you.
here.
Thanks for having me.
We want to talk to you a little bit about getting back to life after you've had a baby. It's so hard to even think about yourself. What are your suggestions?
Well, I think that that's exactly what moms need to do, is they need to think about themselves. They're so busy taking care of everyone else that they don't take the time for themselves. And I just got off an airplane, and what do they say? Put your oxygen mask on first. So
Yes.
I say that all the time. That is my theory. I call everything with motherhood the airplane theory.
So with Stroller Strides, we give you the strength for motherhood. That's what we really focus on, is because moms need strength. How are you going to take care of that little one if you aren't taking care of yourself?
How do you tell that newborn, though, sorry, I know you've got some issues now, but I need my mommy time?
Well, I don't think mommy time necessarily has to be time alone. It doesn't have to be time in a gym. You find ways to fit activity into your life. And so if we're talking about exercise, maybe it is a stroller walk or a stroller workout. If you're wearing one of those front pack carriers, that's a baby weight. I mean, truly.
Yeah.
So you hear your baby is usually so happy in a front pack carrier. And so instead of just walking around, we might be able to add some exercise into that and do a lunge or a squat. I think there's a lot of ways we can find just even moments of fitness.
Well, what about the diet and that kind of thing? I mean, because
don't
that,
even get me
to me, that's the first thing that goes out
You
the
know, it's
window.
really interesting. I find that a lot of moms will eat better because they're thinking of everything they eat as fuel for their baby.
Right.
And so what I want you to do is to consider that after you've had your baby, still eat that same way, because you still need that fuel to be effective as a mom. And if you're nursing especially, you want quality food. It's really simple. It's not about counting calories or fat grams or anything like that. It's make sure that you're drinking enough water, make sure you're eating enough fruits and vegetables, and honestly, it has to be something that can be picked or grown. That it has to be natural. You should be able to read all the ingredients on the label.
I'm not as good about that as
The biggest problem, I think, is the fatigue, because I mean,
Oh
you
my
were
gosh,
talking
you just
about
eat
lack
anything
of-
that's gonna
lack
keep you
of
awake.
sleep.
I think that's the hardest part of motherhood. Of new motherhood. I think that really is the hardest part. And so certainly we can say, oh, make sure you take a nap when your baby takes a nap. Like I was told that with each of my kids. I still didn't do it because that was the one time I could take a shower.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, we can still preach that. Please try to get sleep whenever you can. And knowing that you're sleep deprived, let's make sure you're putting the right foods in your body, that you're taking a multivitamin, and that you're getting exercise.
Well, and that's the thing. I think a lot of people, they're so tired, they feel like if they do exercise,
They're gonna be
they
more
just don't have
tired.
that energy to do it. But it actually works in the reverse.
It's exactly the reverse. I mean, can you think of one time that you've ever exercised where you said, I wish I didn't do that? You always are.
Not after, but during?
No. You might not
days
want to
later.
do it. Yeah, you might not want to do it, or you might not be having fun when you're doing it, although we can change that, because I think you should love exercise. But you will always be glad that you did it. And so I think that makes it an easier way to go into it, is to know that, when I'm done, I'm going to be happy that I did it.
I actually experienced pretty bad postpartum depression after my third.
Yeah.
And the thing that got me out of it was a girlfriend and I got double strollers, and every day we would walk for an hour. That is what saved me. It was the fresh air and the exercise.
We work with a lot of moms who have postpartum depression. The fact is that 1 out of 4 moms will experience some level of postpartum depression. And if it's a mild level, the doctor is going to say social support and exercise.
Right.
I think that the real reason Stroller Strides has been so successful is because, yes, it's a workout and it's exercise for moms, but it's an incredible village, and that's why as part of the Pampers Parenting Network, I'm so excited to work with them, because through their new website, they are creating the same thing. They're creating this village for moms of support, because being a mom is hard, and so you've got so many questions on so many different issues. And in our mom's generation, they might have just read the Dr. Spock book.
Yeah.
Now we want advice from other moms and from experts, and so the new Pampers website's really wonderful.
Definitely. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
For more about Lisa and Stroller Strides and getting back to life, check out our website, mommycast.com.
Mama, don't you know you keep
about Lisa Druxman and Stroller Strides, check out our website, mommycast.com.
Where'd your voice go?
I don't know.